Hello to everyone. Hello. My name is Alex. In case you don't know, my name is Alex, and today we will watch video. This video will be about tiny houses, and I decided to watch a video about tiny houses because before I was watching videos about castles, and I think it will be fair to watch something about more affordable or maybe like more popular between ordinary people like me. And that's why I think that it will be fun to watch this video. And also I'm curious about what you can find for $50,000. It is huge amount of money. In some countries you can build like much bigger. In America it is like and then not only I saw that you can find that small houses which you can buy from one country, like from the USA, from China, and then you can transfer them to any location. It will be additional cost, but still it will be more affordable. And that's what I will try to understand today about this little tiny house. This from company of Elon Musk, if I'm correct, and I'm curious. I'm just curious, and hope that you are curious too, because I already prepared tea for myself with amazing from in this amazing cup of America. I will drink tea with milk without any sugar, and it will be amazing if you will prepare something to drink too. And what we will try to understand, at least I will try to understand. I hope that you will have also questions from this video. You can find also link below from original video. That's will be fun. I hope that you can find. Let's check. Yes, I'm sure that this will be interesting to find out. Number one, price we already know, like $50,000. Number two, square feet. How many square feet this tiny house? Number three, I want to look inside of this house. You can see this thumbnail. I didn't see any video inside, only photos. It's just as example. Like you can find on Google search and voila. Yes, you can find such videos, but and photos. But I didn't see this. I hope that it will be how to say informative for me, and immediately I have a lot of questions for myself. Is it affordable or not? Because $50,000 sounds a lot. Material which they're making from, and I believe in this video they will show also about. Oh, by the way, how about sound? I started to talk immediately, like as always. Yeah, it looks like. Let's check. Yes, looks like we have amazing sound. Anyway, how affordable that is. 50,000 sounds like amazing. Expensive, I would say. And yeah, anyway, let's jump. But before we will start, you can leave your comments below, you can leave your likes, you can send me your support by American dollar. I'm joking. The most important, of course, your likes. But anyway, if you have opportunity, you can help me on Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal, or whatever, how you wish. Directly, even on, how is it called? PayPal, yes. Anyway, I noticed one thing while I was preparing for this live stream, that I need to go to do haircut. Can you see this? It's crazy. It is. Because I was wondering about my haircut, and I was wondering, I didn't like this last time, and already 1 month passed, and I need to do here 0, but here do not touch this because it looks terrible anyway. Yes. Let's jump. Let's jump, and yeah, I will be small guy now. Yes, it is interesting for me. Before we will start to watch this, it is interesting for me. Maybe you are living in small tiny house like from Elon Musk, and maybe you already know like all expenses about transportation or other expenses which you need in addition to spend, because I believe that 50,000 it will cost, and probably because this video was made like 1 year ago, price I believe must be changed already. Anyway, let's find out. You can see this small house, small tiny little house. Yep. Let's go. And yeah, all time I was walking before, I had like this amazing cap. It was covering my head because pretty often it was covering because I didn't like my haircut. Now I hope it will change, and I will not use any cap anymore.
So this home right here takes less than 1 hour to build. Let me explain how this works. Our homes have always been built like this. It takes months to build your average home, and during that time, all your materials are exposed to the elements. Rain, snow, heat. The life of your home starts ticking as soon as the first boards are laid out, but that's not the case with Boxabl. Alo Trumani and his Boxabl team are here to revolutionize the way we build homes. Located in Las Vegas, Nevada, Boxabl can build and assemble an entire home in a matter of hours. They have managed.
For me, it is interesting another thing also. Example, I want to look before we will start. I want to look one thing, and this thing is about land. Example, I will look price for land by using Zillow. This quite a good application, like how expensive it is. Like example, Zillow, how much money you need to spend for land and for your house. Just curiosity. I'm curious. That's why I'm curious boy. We will look only land now. Let's look. Pamparam. Because just interesting to compare these home type. No townhouse, only lots land, no apartments, no condos, because we have like here we will have the like, okay, apply, and like no limits, 17 million. Gosh, how it can be? Home type only lands. Apply. They do not sell anything? No land at all? Something is wrong because you can see that. Let's look like Houston, Texas. No, you can find the land example 67K. 67. You can find also much more expensive ones. I don't know what is wrong. somewhere here you can find pieces of land, but I'm not understanding why it's just piece of land. That's what I wanted to know. And example, if you're buying this land, you can put there theoretically your tiny house. 67,000, you can see. I don't know, it is quite small piece of land. Will be this enough to put there your home? Have no idea. But it looks like price will be double because land is quite expensive. You can find for 1.1 million, of course, but it will be already with house, but it is too expensive. We are looking for smaller prices, something that can be more affordable. Like here you can find 87,000, another piece of land, can I say so. Yes, hello to Jamie Dreams, heart to you Jamie Dreams, and hello to you Lori, heart to you Lori, happy to see you. And hey Alex, you said Elon just laid off 10% of his workforce at his Tesla plants. Really affected people at his Austin, Texas location. Hello to everyone. Yes, I didn't know this, but what I'm trying to understand, if you're buying, example, we are talking now today also about, like small houses. If you know, please share with your opinion. If you're buying land, like example, Alex has $100,000. I bought, just example, this piece of land for $87,000. Can I put there small tiny house or not? Just curious. Can I put here like to buy this and to put there? Is it possible or not? Because I'm curious just for like additional expenses, because you cannot just buy house and do not like you need to somewhere to put this house, somewhere to live. I mean, land is quite important to have. That's what I was thinking about. Just curious. And I don't understand this part up top, close to road. Do they have, is it yours or not? I don't know. Anyway, you can see theoretically you can put a tiny house, and let's continue. Yeah.
To design a modular home that is less than $50,000 and small enough to be shipped anywhere in the world. Boxabl is not only a faster solution to your housing needs, but also is affordable and portable. And today, we're going to find out how.
So Boxabl is a design company, so everything we do has to be beautiful at the end of the day. So that goes down to a completely tiny granular level, and even big spaces like this.
I would say that for one person and a little dog or little cat, it is more than enough. Do you need more? I mean, like, why? Of course, you can buy, I believe, if you wish to spend more money, at first one little tiny house, then another to put near this, and to build between them little passage. If you want to make your tiny house not tiny at all, but bigger twice. Example, you saved $50,000, transported this, made the design, and then you bought another after a while because you want to have more space. Example, for guests. I think that, or maybe not for guests, for your own library. Good idea. Or maybe gym like in your house, or if you decided to live with someone, like with your partner. I think it is amazing, and yeah, it is crazy cool idea.
We want to have a beautiful collaborative space.
I know that some people paying only for car hundreds thousands dollars or maybe $50,000. It is crazy, but here you can have like space for living. I think it is cool.
For our staff, we actually have a packed up Boxabl behind us
Really?
right here, which is quite nice. You know, we're very, very grateful to our customers. You know, tens of thousands of folks have expressed interest in Boxabl, 100,000 pre-orders. I mean, it's absolutely a staggering sort of once in a lifetime event, I think, at the beginning of the Boxabl company. So to express our appreciation and to answer all the intense interest in the company, we've actually set up the entrance like a Jurassic Park or a Disney ride. And
I think that problem, of course, not everyone can afford big house. And when you start a new life, it is amazing cool idea. Or some people buying small houses because like somewhere like in the nature. Example, they have land, they do not have money to build big house. They have land in somewhere countryside, or I don't know, and they decided, okay, I want to have vacation with nature. They do not have these $100,000, but they have $50,000 and plus, and they're like, I can do this, like for vacation, why not? But some people, of course, like thinking about, yeah, and it is completely cool. They're like, okay, instead of renting somewhere, they're like, I do not want to spend money on, I don't know, on renting, but I have land, I have lots, I can put their house. Like I was showing in Houston, you can buy example for $87,000 land, piece of land. It is you can see somewhere close to Addicks Park 10. Gosh, Houston is huge. And yes, close. It is a territory, Chimney Hill. Chimney Hill, this territory, you can find for 87,000. I'm sure that you can find even other places like close to, but it is more expensive. You can see 175,000. Come on, it is a lot. But it is like bigger piece of land. 0.27 here. Here it is. Just curiosity. Yeah, of course it is bigger. Let's look. Yeah, it is huge, and it is, you can see, it will be quite strange. Can you imagine? You have neighbors who has huge millions, like houses which cost millions of dollars, but you decided to build for yourself tiny house because that's what you can afford in this village. Can you imagine their reaction? Is it possible to build there? Like, I mean, will they allow you to do this if it is your land? Will they, or will they say like, how dare you, little boy? I don't know. It will be fun to see their reaction. Okay. Oh, I see their messages. Some people are willing to rent out part of their lands for stuff like this, rural location mainly. Yeah, I'm sure. I have seen acceptable look. Hello to you, Andrew. Happy to see you. I have seen acceptable looking tiny houses made from those shipping cargo containers, only for moderate climates though. Houston, quite good climate for such houses. You don't need to think about, I don't know. Yes, it is only the most important, of course, it is electricity, water, stuff like this. pipes, like water, electricity. I think it is the most important thing. Yeah.
We have behind us here the factory tour.
Toilets, like utilities where you can put toilet, and that's quite a good question. Where they putting this? Oh, wow.
Where the doors automatically open. It's just like Disney World, and we put them in the car, we put them in PPE, the personal protective equipment, and we give them a tour.
Amazing. Let's get started.
Let's go.
So this is where the factory starts.
Absolutely. What we're seeing here is Factory 1.
I mean, this
Wow.
is amazing. Tell me the square footage here. The volume of this factory is insane.
Here we have 172,000 square feet. It is an eighth of a mile long. It's 4 acres under a roof. So because we're in a factory and we're not out in a field like everybody else with bits of wood and hammers and nails, we can use very, very large equipment, and we don't have to use traditional processes. And I would say it starts over here with the CNC cutting. CNC cutting means it's just a computer cutting panels.
Almost like fabricating the raw materials for the lamination, right?
Yes, I think if you think
Wow.
of two analogies, that the Boxabl, when it comes together, is a big jigsaw puzzle with everything cut by a
Yeah, it is like creating huge Lego or whatever. Hello, Christina. How to you? Happy to see you. Be strong, be yourself. And nice to see you, of course. Hi, Alex. Hi to all. And you could, hello to you, Brenda Snow. Nice to see you. You could also check out the land bank for repos. Land bank? What the hell is that? Land bank. I never heard about this. Land bank? How is it working? I mean, like, bank of land? It's kind of strange. Land bank. I never heard about this. That isn't this land belongs to governments, or like all land, like in Russia example, all land belongs to like governments, and government can example to rent these to countries or to companies or to whoever. Isn't it like this? And when you're buying this land, you're buying, like, companies can buy this from whom? From governments, and a company selling this to people, something like this. Isn't this, or you can also directly to buy this from governments, or to receive this absolutely free. Isn't this like this? I mean, like, my system, how I think about the land, it's working like in Russia. I mean, like, Russian system. Usually you can apply for free land because, like, you can receive, I don't know, sotki, I don't know, couple, something of these, hundreds. Example, 10 sotak. They call this like this. You can receive absolutely free. And but you need to pay to build there something like for during 5 years. Or like, yeah, isn't it is like this? Reposition, when someone has loans on property or owes taxes, it gets seized and sold to repay creditors. Gosh, it's so complicated. It is so complicated, I'm really confused. These tiny houses are a great idea for many. I completely agree with you, Lori. I just hate the composed toilets that many have instead of a flushing toilet. Yeah, it is inevitable, but what can I say? Usually, I know, like, in Russia, you're using these companies' services. They're arriving to your home when there too much, like, poop in these big, I don't know, container underground. You are calling to them, and they're like, for example, $100, they're taking this out, and you're doing this periodically once per, I don't know, 4 months, or once per half year, because you're doing this systematically. It's sooner or later will be enough. Yeah, that's how I know. In Russia do this, like you're paying not 100, even less dollars, like maybe $70, or can be 100. It depends from city, yes, to pay for this, but usually it's like $70-$60 you pay in far east of Russia to take this out. It is expensive, I would say. Here, I don't know. We will see. We will see. And I completely agree with you. It might need some repair, but so much cheaper. It's necessary, of course, to have the, I don't know, in addition, you need to build the kitchen. You need to build the, I don't know, additionally stuff for toilets, for all this preparation. It will take time.
Machine, so everything is perfect. And then the Boxables themselves, the way they go together is a Legos. And what can't you build with Legos? You can build everything. So we'll make these empty building boxes in about 3 sizes, and then we configure them. Configuration just means what do we put inside.
Gotcha.
We turn it into a living room, a bedroom. So it's incredibly modular, and that allows us to do extraordinarily high volume production and lower the cost and raise the quality.
Yeah. Quality. It looks like good quality houses. It looks like good quality, and that's quite important, I would say. It's very important to have good quality house, even especially if it is small. I mean, even if it's small, how to say? Because I mean, I like that it is made from metal parts. It is more survivable in many cases, or I don't know.
You briefly mentioned some of the materials used, which is steel and concrete, but you guys also use a lot of high density foam as, in a really unique way, part of the structure, and at the same time the key element that provides a ton of efficiency to these units, right?
Exactly. So if you see behind us, this is actually where the process starts, where we actually assemble the panels. So we are steel, concrete, and insulation material compressed together with about 250,000 pounds of pressure.
Wow.
And you can imagine, if you want to stay hot, you're living in a thermos, and if you want to stay cool, you're living in an igloo cooler. That's the best way to think of Boxabl in terms of its thermal efficiency.
And I think that provides a tremendous value, because no matter which part of the country you live in, you're dealing with some sort of a harsh climate at some point of the year, whether it's snow, whether it's heat. Having that kind of a foam structure really allows these units to be efficient. Can we cover these? Because I actually don't know what they are.
So these are actually forklift pockets. So, you know, a forklift allows us to go in, or our customers to go in, pick the house up to 2 stories. It saves a tremendous amount of money instead of a crane.
Yeah, I want to read your comments, and I see that I wonder if trailer parks allow these houses. Anyone know? It's good question. I doubt. I think that no. It's just my suggestion, because that's why they call trailer parks. They have kind of rules, and when you're putting your trailer there, you're parking there, you're not owning this land. You just renting this land. I don't know, you're paying there for keeping there your trailer. And because they will not allow you to, I don't know, to have own toilet system, they're like kind of, it's just in my imagination. You arrive there with your trailer, and they have these public toilets, example, or public, I don't know, shower, because you will not, you have a small toilet in your trailer, but still public, they have toilets, I believe, or maybe something like this, and they have quite a lot of rules. And again, I never was participating and living in such trailer park, but I believe that they have rules. Example, be polite and smile. I don't know, whatever the rules have. Tiny houses lose value as time goes on, but a real house attached to the ground comes with a lot and increases in value for resale. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. When you're buying house, you already buy this with land. Because that's kind of interesting thing. Yeah, usually you're buying this with land. And as a result, you have own backyard, stuff like this. When you're buying a tiny house, you must already have land to put this house there. Yeah, it makes sense. Alex, a video of people living in trailer parks would be an interesting topic, I think. I think we will watch this. Maybe, well, not maybe, why not? It sounds like a cool idea. Yeah.
So
I watched some trailers that can be cost millions of dollars, and I think it is it is crazy. It's just crazy. Some people buying tiny houses, but some people building for themselves just for fun. I think, yeah, it is crazy.
this is actually buried in the floor of each Boxabl building shell that we build. So
Amazing.
really quite a breakthrough.
That way, as you're lifting out the house assembly, you're not damaging your subfloors and all that.
Exactly. In fact, there's a tremendous amount of steel in the casita. If we look to your left here, we see these giant I-beams. Imagine this casita, which is only 20 foot by 20 foot, and we have a total of 6 of these huge steel I-beams in each casita. And if I can bring you around here, so
Why does Wi-Fi only seem to work in this?
Yes, it's crazy when I think about this. It's just crazy. And yeah, tiny houses and trailer homes are not a good idea in tornado alley areas. Just saying. I can imagine that as a result, your house can fly away. Because, example, but in tornado alley, I believe you can lose your. It does. If you have wooden house, it doesn't guarantee you, if it is attached to the ground, it doesn't guarantee you that it will not be taken by tornado away. It depends again from how heavy your house and how well made this house is. I think there are so many criteria, because you can attach this tiny house usually to the ground. I know that in China they're selling these tiny houses too for 35,000 something else dollars. They have 45 different types of tiny houses, and usually you need to prepare ground for these, for your tiny house, and they're attaching this to the ground. It is making your house more stable, that because you don't want to arrive to your tiny house and to be stolen, because somebody can pick up your house and to say oh wow, it is my house now. I think that usually people attaching this house to the ground just in case. I think that it is you need to be I don't know, but it is interesting. Hello Turi, how to you? Happy to see you, nice to see you. Let's go. I think that it is Interesting.
Who would build a home like this?
That's beyond overkill.
beyond overkill.
Beyond
because-
overkill in such a positive way, because even though they are your hinge assembly, they eventually become your lateral part of your structure.
So, yeah, we get multiple uses out of them. First of all, we are overkill. We want to raise the standard of building
You guys take
construction.
pride in that.
We absolutely do. Secondly, if we have a house with folding panels, easier said than done. This is how we do it.
Amazing. And honestly, I think this design and how you guys put these hinges together is truly one of the most unique aspects of this brand.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
to me, it makes perfect sense because these hinges solve so many different problems. Transportation,
Yep.
strength, practicality, and allowing you guys to keep these homes at a small footprint till they're assembled, basically.
Yeah, I see your message, Christine, and you say that Alex suggestion apartment living in Japan. Some look like box spaces. Box spaces. Let's look. Let's check. Japan apartment. Box spaces. Yeah, I just want to look for such apartments. I know that. Oh, I know that, of course, Japan is because of prices. Apartments like can increase. Prices for apartments can increase quite high. Like can be quite, yeah. Yeah, how small are Japanese living spaces? Are a single room includes okay. Why Japanese apartments so small? There are multiple factors contributing towards Japan's generally small apartments sizes: high rent prices, population density, Japan's karoshi culture, and historical housing shortages. It was historically like this. These factors cross over, influence each other, and are the caution and result of each other. Let's try to break. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I wanted to look. Tiny luxury example. You can see tiny luxury.
Instead of just asking, how can we treat Leo's ankle? At MedStar Health,
moment.
we ask,
Yes, I want to look how looks tiny.
This is in Japan. I like this place. Okay, we'll take a peek at this place completely empty and then see if we can't talk to one of the residents and see how they use their space.
Yes, I know
So
that in
this is
Japan
the
they have
entrance
quite
or
small.
Genkan space right here, and they've actually got a shoe closet.
It's
right
good
here.
quality, I
You
would
could
say.
be a straight up shoe collector with that, as well as a little closet space right here.
For
And
hats.
you would probably fit
gloves.
your washing machine right in this space here. It's got the whole hookup for
Gosh.
it and everything. And then right beside that,
Kitchen.
you have an induction heater and a sink. The landlord let me know.
Only one heater, it's so sad. Yeah, it's very small, you can
The
see.
water isn't hooked up right now, so I'm not going to run the water. But the thing that's already caught my attention the most is a lot of these smaller Japanese apartments tend to have something called a unit bath, which is like the bath and the sink and the toilet all in the
Oh gosh.
same room. They're terrible. But this place seems to have the shower and the washroom separate. This here is the shower. Oh, wow.
Wow, it is amazing. Can you imagine you're entering in your apartment and immediately has shower there?
That's actually not terrible. Like, this is actually better than most showers you'll find in business hotels here in Japan. Okay. And the washroom itself is right here. As you can see, they
Crazy.
have put a lot of effort into making sure that both the washroom in the shower area have a really new and clean feel to them. They're genuinely nicer than washrooms you'll find.
I want to see room
Here,
itself.
I didn't have my own bathroom. It was a shared bathroom, but this place.
Yes, I see this is small space, and on the second floor, some kind of they have quite bad. It's
Comes
like
with some features and benefits all the way to the other side. Boom, and you can hang.
yeah, it's a
one
small
right
room.
there like that. Little ventilation to the. You could probably fit a bed or a futon there.
Yeah, it is on the top.
The bottom might be a little tight for me, diagonally.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, because we are watching today video about tiny houses in from Elon Musk. But general idea, thank you, Christine. Of course, I understood general idea that it is quite small, and reasons of this why in Japan it is like this because density of population, historical shortages of buildings and whatever, huge population, prices, a huge price for apartments, everything, and it makes sense. It makes really sense. Here, I would say, I don't know, like we can see that it's also in demand. Reasons why it is in demand, because I see that apartments, huge apartments, they're expensive. I mean like not huge. Apartments and houses by itself expensive in America, and that's why, example, I would think I don't like on the place of many people. I would think I don't want to work all my life for house. I mean, like, why? I would prefer to buy small apartments than to work all my life for working for apartment. It is just crazy. I mean, why? To spend your life just for, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is,
But people like, yeah, people doing this because of different reasons. Because we can see millions of people around us, and all of them, they have own reasons why they prefer to have such apartments, because maybe they don't need huge, maybe they want to have minimalistic lifestyle of living. Even this is good reason.
unpacked, but we want to make sure that if our customer wants to pack and unpack hundreds of times, these will unpack and pack hundreds of times. So it really changes the way folks think about their home. They can take it with them.
Now, I need you to tell us a little bit about your wall panels, because to explain to everyone, they're not just assembled walls. The materials chosen here, the interior, instead of drywall, they have a different cladding. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the steel and concrete is what we were talking about here, and you can see we have the steel on the outside, the concrete, and then on the interior is something, it's like a ceramic concrete panel that we use instead of drywall.
I like
drywall
this.
is nasty,
Can
it's
you
crumbly,
imagine?
it's not built for transportation.
It molds.
Yeah, exactly, and this has a 0 fire rating. And the way we construct these things, we can see that the hinge beam that we saw earlier on is now actually buried into the infrastructure of the ceiling panel. And because the machine is cutting the roof, you can see all the holes are cut and things
Exactly.
like that for the lights.
I like
Amazing.
this. It is amazing. It is really, really amazing. Yeah, because not everyone can afford like this, and like here you are, you have such opportunity, and I think I love this idea. I really love.
Tell me your current
But
timeline
yes,
process, how quick you guys can produce one of these homes, and where you guys want to see Boxabl in terms of the future growth.
So we do in fact have very high ambitions for Boxabl. It has been engineered from the ground floor to be made in a factory with production. Having said that, we've been in the factory only 5 weeks, and I think that it took maybe 3 weeks to make the first one. It's now taking probably, we're making 2 houses a week now.
Yeah.
We're going to
Wow.
6 houses a week next week. And when we're in full production, we will be able to put out a house every 90 minutes from this facility. And I think once we're
It's crazy
fully
cool.
dialed in with Factory 2, I'm thinking around 15 minutes, a quarter of an hour to build a complete home. Absolutely staggering.
That's fascinating. I'm gonna wrap your head around for a second. In 15 minutes, they can produce a home that is overkill for any kind of environment, super efficient, foldable,
Yeah.
and can be transported to anywhere, pretty much around the world if you want to. When I had the chance to talk to some of your team members, they mentioned that in the future, the goal is you're going to be able to go to Boxabl's website.
Yep.
And the most important thing that you can buy this, like, again, you can buy one house, like, but then if you will decide to buy another one, like, because you want to make your house bigger, you can put this close to this your small house and to make this like working. I don't know. I think it is quite possible. It is quite possible.
Pick the layouts you want, pick the finishes you want,
Yep.
literally digitally see the end product that you're ordering. Don't have to talk to anyone. You can just press order and Boxabl builds it for you exactly to your spec, to the perfection. And you
That's
just
right.
get the delivery, which would be honestly really fascinating to see.
And I believe they have this delivery, and they can put this. They have the, like, example, price it as one thing, but example, you can need to pay a couple $1,000s in addition, and they will assemble this for you. I think so, because you will not be able to assemble this by yourself. It's not like from IKEA chair to take or desk, I don't know, which you can assemble by yourself. Yes. Oh, yes, Alex, it is good idea. It's one moment, I want to read. Yes, Alex, this is good for another topic. Some apartments are so small there's hardly room to move. An eye-opener and expensive even for single room. Yes, people like houses no matter how small. Yes, I mean, like, come on. Where you will sleep, where you will rest from all around the world, from everyone, if not in your room, that's a place. Even if it's small, I mean, like, the most important to have it, to have your own place, and I mean, why not? Because, yeah, not everyone wants to live on the streets. I bought him. Oh wow, Brenda Snow, thank you for sharing with your experience. I bought a mobile home in 2012 for $1,000. One bedroom, one bathroom with screened-in porch and huge community pool and clubhouse. Lot's rent was $600. Community. Yeah, I had notification about connection. Yes. Hope that our connection now is well. Gated community in Largo, Florida. I later sold it. Gosh, it is expensive. 6. What is happening? Yeah, some issues with internet. I have this notification. $600. It is a lot. For lot? Gosh, are you crazy? I mean, like, tiny houses will work well with our upcoming AI, artificial reality future. Yeah, I will not be surprised. What is happening here? I think, of course, $1,000. It is good price. I think that it is. It was like years ago. Right now, you will not find a house for $1,000. I think it must be in somewhere far from other places. What the hell is happening? I have always connection and disconnection with internet. Okay, hope that you can hear me well. Please share with your opinion about our connection, because I do not understand. I have already 4 times alarming that I have bad connection. Okay, let's go. 5.
Now I want to talk about
5 times already. 6. Interesting. Can you hear this sound or not? Your connection seems fun. I don't know. I was wondering about connection because like dun dun. I'm like wow.
Cost. Obviously, you guys are really trying to make these homes affordable. Casita is an important model. It starts around $49,000.
Wow, I love how it looks inside. Let's.
Homes affordable. Casita is an important model. It starts around $49,000 and change. But I know you guys have plans to expand the modular units. I believe there's a unit for 20 feet by 20 feet. Then there's another unit for 20 feet by 40 feet. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Think about those big Legos again, 2020, 2030, and 2040. And you'll be able to build almost anything with those three sizes, and you'll be able to stack them, connect them, we believe up to 5 stories high,
Wow.
3 currently, and you can cantilever them, connect them, so you get 3 decks on one side, 3 porches on the other. Really, it's endless.
Amazing.
Unpacking.
So what we have here is actually a prototype,
cute.
and so we put it out here, but it's essentially fairly close to production.
Gotcha.
But still, it gives the idea of how it unpacks, and we'll see it unpack now. So
I'm assuming those are the braces that kind of holds it together. Again, key factor here, 8.5 foot. You can
They decided to unpack this tiny house just for this video. Can you imagine? They decided, okay, let's do this for video. We will build house in front of your eyes. Like, it is crazy. No, it's not about USB. Is that a USB device reconnecting? No. Thank you for asking. It was announcement that I have bad connection of internet. That's why I was wondering, can you hear me or not? I saw like this notification. You have bad connection. We are reconnecting again and again and again. Yes, that's what happened.
You put this on a trailer, transport it wherever you want. Super fascinating. And it's hard to believe that within this assembly, they have a full-size kitchen and bathroom assembled
That's
in
right.
this form.
That's right. It's 8.5 foot wide, so that means it can ship all around the world with no permits, no flag cars, no nothing. Put it
No
on a trailer
permits.
and you go.
You don't need to have
That's
any permits.
amazing.
And I
for
think
this.
that when the public starts receiving these, this is going to be a
This is the
beautiful moment, you know. for
coolest
folks.
unboxing.
Yeah.
Auto insurance all
It is
seems
like
the same.
unboxing. Can you imagine unboxing? I was doing with you unboxing example of some stuff which I was receiving on Amazon wish list, like your presents, and here you can do unboxing of your own house. It's like, what the hell? I mean, it is crazy. I mean, like, and yeah, you always can, if you have additional money and land, you always can, I don't know, to build and to buy another house and to put near this. And it will be cheaper, I don't know.
Thought something as basic mechanics like a hinge can really help you guys
Yeah.
build something truly one of a kind. And I'm just seeing how the whole assembly comes together. Even your flat roof just basically unfolds.
Exactly.
And those hinges are both playing a huge role with the engineering of it.
Yeah.
It gives structural support, and it literally makes this dream basically possible.
Exactly.
So when people assemble these modular homes on their own sites,
Can you imagine they're like putting this?
do they hire their own crew? Do you guys actually provide the team that assembles these homes? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So for the unpacking itself and the delivery, so Boxabl will deliver the product, and what we're doing is, obviously this is just an empty.
It's an
unit,
example.
an shell. We are now just starting a Boxabl University, where we will have certified installers all over the country. So a potential homeowner will be able to just go online, put in their zip code, choose a couple of certified installers, interview them, pick them the one they like, and that contractor is going to know a box will be able to unpack it for them. And it's a beautiful thing because it's a stressful thing for somebody to buy a home.
Yep.
If they're having it unpacked and installed by one of our certified installers, that certified installer has to behave himself and do a fantastic job. So it's a sort of a
regulated by you
trifecta.
guys.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And that allows us to blanket the whole country really very, very quickly.
It looks nice. Yeah, you can put there like, of course, in addition, you need to spend a lot of money, for example, for furniture, for kitchen, because in tiny house, I believe it's better to have this in good quality, all this stuff, because I mean, yeah, but I mean, it must be safe too, like these electricity parts, I don't know, AC parts, yeah, and it looks nice. I like what I see.
Welcome to the Boxabl Casita, and I'll give you the quick tour. First of all, you'll notice 9.5-foot ceilings.
Amazing.
Absolutely staggering ceiling height,
Yeah.
and to unpack from the box that it packs down to is pretty staggering. A luxury home has 9-foot ceilings, as you know, and taller. And then the other thing you'll notice are these great 8-foot tall windows and 3-foot wide doors.
I
So
love
there's
these
nothing
windows. I love these windows for sure. And you can have here TV in front of the bed. It is cool. It is cool, but quite small TV, I would say. I would put the bigger one because it is TV, or why not?
small about the casita, just because you're living in a modest space.
This does not in any way feel small at all. It's nicely laid out. The furniture you have here, they're not like the smallest micro furniture either. And this model, I know not all models comes this way, but has these accordion sliding glass doors, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it looks very, very goddamn cool. I like it. It looks very modern. I like this ceiling, how he said that it is high, and plus these windows, they're like they're quite nice, and I love this what I see. It is a really, really cool house. You can see this light there, like on the ceiling. Wow, it is crazy cool. Of course, you need to spend additional money for furniture, for all this stuff. It's better to have this good quality, but I mean, it's all about your budget also. I mean, it doesn't matter where you're buying house, you also need to think about furniture and all these things. And I love this one, what I see, it is crazy, amazing, cool. Can you imagine if you have a lot, example in Houston, I mean in center of city, or not Houston, or in Chicago, I don't know, in center, you can just put there your house, tiny one, and live there, and crazy, you don't need to pay rent if you own this land. I think it is amazing. It is amazing, really amazing thing. And you don't need to think about, to wonder about anything. I mean, of course, you need to think about other parts like utilities, and yeah, I love lots of windows and lights. Yes, I love this too. In case you can put this, if you want to have privacy, I don't know, shutter, which can close these curtains, whatever you like, or not curtains, but other things. It's better, of course, to have curtains. They can be automatic if you have more money for this, or physical, just ordinary. Still, it is cool. Looks. I wonder how easy it is to repack if you want to move your house. I don't think that it is I think it is optional. It is a pain in head, I believe, especially after you did the repairs. It will be much more complicated, but I think it is possible, quite possible. Looks nice, very modern, lots of windows is must. Yeah, windows. I love windows.
This was just for a prototype that we did. We typically have with the casita the two large
that's cool.
windows here and here, but you
I
can see,
love it.
irrespective, it would be flooded with light. And then the design of the casita, I think our architects
Gosh.
did really
You can open these doors and to make their example little patio on another side.
a job for the ages. I mean, I think this is a classic design forever. It's basically into quadrants, and we came in actually through what would be the back door. Imagine 400 square feet, you've got a front door and a back door. It's very nice.
It's very nice.
And so the back of the house is the bedroom, and over here to my left we have a full-size queen bed. You mentioned there's nothing undersized. Exactly right. Everything is full-size inside the casita. So it is very nice queen-size bed, and behind you an absolutely full-size
Spacious bathroom.
Don't poop. Let's show this.
I mean, you
And
have a
very
water
spacious.
closet, same floors goes in here. You have a nice vanity with a sink and a lot of countertop space.
I think it
LED
is
lit mirrors we're used to touring home, so I'm just picking up all these details.
I believe in such house you can live even with someone, because I mean, with your partner even, like, of course it will be quite, you need sometimes to go around each other, but still, it is quite
Even
possible.
You have your
because it
barn
is
door
like-
design sliding glass door assembly for your walk-in shower, one single unit. And
Yeah, it
you
is
mentioned
kind,
in the
it
factory,
has more than enough space for two.
these are not drywall.
No, exactly. So this is the ceramic concrete panels, and it's incredibly tough and
Tough.
incredibly strong. And then the front of the house. So again, this is
I love
just
this.
a sample prototype, but this would be a front door.
Got it.
So folks would enter in here, and then again those quadrants. So we had the back of the house is the sleeping bathroom quadrant, and then the front of the house is the living room, and I guess the snacking.
It's almost like you have four basically corners.
Yes.
I would put the bigger sofa. This sofa looks, it's possible to put the bigger sofa. I see this. Just this, I think, quite small.
And each
But
shows
I mean,
different.
like, yeah, it is cool. It is enough. I mean, but
Yes,
still.
exactly. So even, nice size couch for the size of the
A
unit.
couch. Yes, I believe that it has more space for bigger couch. Like, for sure, I see it.
Fireplace, we have a TV
that
up here.
turns on each side so you can watch it from your bed
Yeah,
or
exactly.
here.
And then the kitchen, really, everybody loves their kitchen.
Yeah, I love kitchens. I love kitchens, and maybe because I love to eat, I don't know. Maybe I'm just human being. But it looks crazy nice. More than, it has even a window. Wow, it's cool.
As you can see, full-size appliances, and
Yeah,
remember this
double.
is all included. Giant Z-Wave countertop to spread out while you're cooking, and even this really nice
Little dining area.
breakfast bar, with a little whimsy, LED lamp, but it just brings the scale down to when it's cozier. And then for wash and dryer over here, combination is all included. And the lights, LED, very low energy, dimmable. And then the heating and cooling are these mini splits. We don't use the HVAC because we don't like the ducting and the mold and the sneezing. So this is basically automotive style air
You
conditioning.
can put there even two of them ACs, because, yeah, it's quite possible. Good use of space and bunk bed sofa. Yes, I believe that they used space really amazing. I mean, like, quite impressive.
Conditioning is spectacularly efficient.
Everybody in Europe uses them. They work
Yeah.
great. Very nice. I mean,
I think that it is really crazy, amazing, and efficient using of space. Efficient? Yeah.
and some of the finishes that are here are designed or picked in a way with considering cost in mind. Obviously, I know you guys work really hard to get that number
Yes.
under $50,000. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So design and cost are paramount. So we want to hit a broad audience, so that means neutral colors. I'm not actually a big fan of any color. I just like black, white, and gray myself. So we stay very neutral with our colors, and we stay very neutral with the design. So for example, this design of...
Example, if you want, like, you can paint there after, like, because I mean, like, white it is neutral color, gray, black, it is neutral colors. I completely agree with him.
kitchen cabinets. If you put modern knickknacks around and furniture, it looks modern. If you put traditional furniture, it looks traditional.
Traditional.
And so we sort of strike the middle of the road. And then But yeah, really very high quality appliances. And the reason we can get very high quality is the volume. You know, we can leverage that volume with our suppliers. They're happy.
Get the cost down.
Get the cost down, pass it along to the customer, and deliver, you know, high quality products.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
So yeah.
As the way
Amazing.
we build homes changes, Boxabl is making a huge impact on the way people see the future of housing, and I, for one, can't wait to see how far their vision goes. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. What an amazing day, and I'm so glad we got a chance to tour this phenomenal facility. What Boxabl is doing here is truly inspiring, and I hope in the future we can tour their new facilities as well. And as always, you can find more information about them.
Yeah, I think that it was a nice video, really nice video. It was quite informative, I would say. Yes, quite informative, seriously. I like this. I found a lot today, and I found that it was good to pay 1/4 you monthly income on housing and the rest of for living. That's how I budget each month. Yes, I mean, like it is good, like to have such small. I think this house, small house, just more affordable. Just more affordable. You can pay for this. I mean, for during several years, these $50,000. Like, it's not necessary to pay immediately. If like, yeah, it is cool. Just the most important to find land, where to put this, and other thing is just matter of time. And yeah, I think it is cool. It is really crazy thing. And I hope that you like this live stream. For me, it was quite informative. I know that it looks like such way, I mean, such houses, they're more affordable, and they're kind of popular, becoming more popular in many countries. And because you can do this and build this for hours, really for hours. For during one day, you can, or maybe couple days. Okay, couple days. You can already to assemble everything with the furniture, with, I don't know, electricity, water stuff. I think it is possible to do even for a couple days, maybe 3 days. And voila, and you have own house. And if you have great location close to city, it is the best ever thing ever, I think. Okay, great video, Alex. I enjoyed this and hope that you enjoyed this too. Thank you, Christina. And yes, I'm wishing you, all of you, to have amazing evening, day, morning. And yeah, it was fun for me. You can leave your likes, you can leave your comments below, you can leave your, yes, interesting opinion. It would be nice to know. Also, you can support on Buy Me Coffee, on PayPal. But the most important, be yourself. And as always, see you next time.